not talking about. Come on. That other side.
Take your time.
Hey, C5. Can't nobody do me like I do me. And I don't care to be nobody else cause I'm unique. I'm fine with me. I am God and God is me. Dream so big might die in my sleep.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season as it'll be the Monarchs of San Antonio taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Set to get us started. And with the terrible towels waving wildly, we are underway from Pittsburgh. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line.
Daddy, how did... Daddy, how...
Ready? Deputy Ranger.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds Pickens over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
Daddy, I didn't hold my hand.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Daddy.
79 Broncos. Go.
Daddy.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out.
That's one. I can do it like this. They call it. Like that, if you know how to Okay, okay. you? Okay, so we need to wait for it.
Boy. Uh-huh.
Okay, so it's just
Shit, my bad. Oh, I apologize. My bad. Alright.
Daddy.
Hmm?
I want to show it to Grandma.
I mean, she's asleep, but I guess.
Do you want to eat, Daddy? Get down. Look at Kaya. Okay. Sit down, Kaya. Look at Kaya, Daddy. I can't sit. Okay. So that's enough.
know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Down the sideline he goes. He may go. Touchdown! A big play there. 69 yards. And the Monarchs are on the board here first in the season opener.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone. One
play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
They're ready to kick it off. Here's Mevis. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Pickens going in motion left. And now an audible here into something else. Now a play fake here on first down. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
19 tight.
On play action, they'll throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Well, almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down. Back to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart, yeah, even for a and in for the Steelers, touchdown. Najee Harris, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
To the air on first down with Pickett.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. First and 10, here's Pickett.
And that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Second and 10. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. Room here to run. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 43. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Pickett sets up play action.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Porter. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Dialing up another pass here. Pickett. Looks to the sideline and has Mims who makes the catch.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with second and a couple.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
From the 21, here's second and a couple. Pickett will look to throw it here.
That's caught. Touchdown. From 21 yards away. And his guys have taken the lead.
Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
They're ready to kick it off. Here's Mevis. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But Let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Ready?
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
18, pioneer. Go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain.
And, partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
Pickett now to throw off the play fake. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Now Pickett looking to change things up. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Now Pickett. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Pickett back to throw.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 81 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Pickett now on 1st down.
He's got it at the 15. And touchdown. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6.
And the Monarchs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Extra point by Mevis is up and good.
And it's now 21-7.
They're ready to kick it off. Here's Mevis.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Ready.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Let's go now. Bravo 80.
Pickett to throw on 1st down.
And he will find his man on the outside. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception. Oh, boy, he got a favorable spot there. The guys on the sidelines were raising their hands over their head and clasping their hands to signal safety. But the official marked it just outside the end zone at the 1-yard line.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
On the ball.
Back to throw now in his own end zone.
He's got this to Pickens.
And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Warriors 17.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
65 cap.
Back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll set up a throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Steelers are back within a score.
All year from coaches and personnel directors in the NFL, how difficult it is for a rookie receiver to have an impact on the game. So much to learn, so much offense to absorb. Looks like he's picking it up pretty well.
I would say so. How about that for your first career NFL touchdown?
I don't know that he envisioned it quite that way, but if he was smart, he probably dreamed about it a little bit.
this game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Pickett. He finds his man, complete. That's Porter. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 18 more yards there and another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Porter. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll throw again with Pickett. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
How about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Pickett back to the air on 2nd down. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Monarchs are able to widen their advantage. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. They're ready to kick it off. Here's Mevis. And We'll see a return here from the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Steelers. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Hey, you've seen both teams go at it. And as you
and now they're going to fake it. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you line up, go ahead and, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. And this one is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Off play action. Pickett. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
First down, San Antonio.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
That is caught. Touchdown. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Monarchs are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. And what I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Steelers 20.
They're ready to kick it off. Here's Mevis. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60%.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Monarchs continue to pull away here in this first half. Now Mevis for the PAT. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Next to score, Monarchs 42, Steelers 20.
They're ready to kick it off. Here's Mevis. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Cougar 19, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go Street. Ready?
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. A short one there to Fryermuth. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
The crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Off the play fake, here's Pickett. And a big loss here as he's taken down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. They bring their punter out there now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Returnable here from the 38. And there he goes again. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. A 62-yard punt return. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves...
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Micah Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You know, always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of the team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did. Good. I always did because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
Well, he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 52 yards.
Read the rope. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Warrior 70.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Again, he'll drop to throw. And my goodness, another interception. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Pickett right back to the air again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Monarchs take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. They're ready to kick it off. Here's Mevis. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Pickens is there on the crossing route. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Come 19! Come 19!
They'll set up to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hurt. 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates.
They'll drop to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And in for the Steelers touchdown. A big play there. 58 yards. And the Steelers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
1st down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
And now the rookie's free.
Now inside the 25. Touchdown!
A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut.
And the Monarchs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point by Mevis is up and good.